Hey everybody, welcome back to T.Skies. It's Tuesday. We are here with some beautiful vintage rings, some earrings, some Navajo pearls, and everything's 20% off. Tag your friends and we'll see you back here in a second. Hey everybody, it's Unji here with Turquoise Skies, and we are broadcasting live from Albuquerque in Uptown, Pennsylvania, just on Manal, just north of Pennsylvania. I'll get there eventually. It's our Tuesday show. Did you guys have a show yesterday? You did, huh?
We did have a show.
So technically this is not the Welcome Back show, but it's the Welcome Back to Tuesday show. And we've got how many? We have 13 different designs today. They're all 20% off. And what that means is, if you're new to the show, I'll give you a little recap. And if you're, oh my gosh, I'm struggling today, aren't I? If you are new to the show, I'll give you some info. If you're one of our people who've been watching for a while, then this is just catch up. You already know this. We are located in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in Uptown. We have a beautiful showroom upstairs, a gallery with all amazing, one-of-a-kind pieces. This is just a little sampling of what's up there. And so as a way of saying thank you for tuning into the show and hanging out with us, we give you 20% off of everything. Every piece of jewelry has an item number, as you can see. To claim a piece of jewelry, be the first person in the chat to type in the item number and the word sold. And from there, we just need an email address so we can invoice you. If you're new, you can get that email address to us by emailing us, hello@tskies.com. And the prices that we put in the chat are the 20% off prices. I'm sorry, guys. It's the weather. I'm like struggling here, but I'm going to get into the flow. I need all of your good juju to get me going. Oh my gosh, what did I forget to say, Miki?
You can message me on Facebook. If I don't have your email, I'll put my link right there.
Yes.
Quickest way.
Don't send me questions on Facebook because I never, ever check it. So make sure and tag Miki, not me.
Yep.
Or Shep. Shep never checks it either. So.
I'm logged into like 8 computers here, so somebody will see the message if I don't.
Exactly. Oh, also be sure and join the Inner Circle. That's a private Facebook group. And that's where we will post pictures of everything that's left after the show. And from there, you'll also be able to claim a piece of jewelry for the sale price for the next 24 hours. So for now until 24 hours from now, that 20% off, which is the price that'll be listed there in the post, will be valid. And a reminder that if you're getting any discounts from SMS or email, you can't overlap the two with our 20% off on the show. So that's the only discount that we're able to give for show items. And I think that's everything. We do have a layaway program, but I don't think it's going to apply to anything today. Everything is pretty affordable today. These are some really nice stocking stuffers. But if for some reason you are interested, it's a combined purchase order of $250 or more. And that is what qualifies you for our in-house layaway program. We just need a non-refundable deposit of 25%. And then Miki will send you an invoice at the beginning of the month for the next 3 months. And bada bing, bada boom, get your jewelry. And it won't be there by Christmas, but you can always pay it off early. So there's that. I dressed warm today because it's been cold in our basement. So I'm sporting my awesome Virgil Ortiz hoodie. If you guys don't know Virgil Ortiz, Google him. He's so cool. He's my friend. I'm so proud to call him a friend. He's an amazing Coach Di Pueblo artist. He does so many different genres of art. It's crazy. And one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Taught me a lot of stuff. All right, let's hit it with number 1. Ooh, we're starting off big and bold with this incredible layaway ring.
Layaway ring? INlay ring.
INlay ring. It's going to be one of those shows, guys. Imagine if I was down here all by myself. Everyone would be like, is Unji okay? She's just talking crazy talk. An INlay ring, not a layaway ring. It's a size 7. H. Smith is the artist that does these beautiful designs. We've had a few. We've had some pendants and some rings. I love that he always does this crescent moon. And then, of course, we always have the sun face. Those are a couple of different elements that he incorporates into his inlay work. I cut my finger and had a Band-Aid on it and didn't get all of the Band-Aid gunk off of my finger, so sorry about that. We've got some little dots of sterling silver in here representing stars. Some spiny oyster there. We've got the white shell. We've got the turquoise. These are all hand-cut stones to go into that beautiful picture, that mosaic.
I like the band, that's cool.
It is very cool. So the price on this one is $300 with a 20% off discount. That makes it $240. If you've ever been to New Mexico, you know that our night skies look pretty similar to this ring. Especially last night and tonight, we have that awesome, super autumn looking crescent moon. I'm one of those people that is always staring at the sky when I'm driving. It's not safe at all, but Betty wants me to put on the other way. Yes, ma'am. Get this Band-Aid stuff off my finger. Okay. So that's how it looks going that way. I'm more of a fan of it going the other way because it kind of comes down low over the knuckle like that. So I like it like that, but you can wear it any way you wanted to.
We're not going to tell you what to do.
You do it up. Let's go to camera one because I want you to see the scale of it from a distance. They'll see it coming from a mile away. It's really beautiful. Hey, Winona Cass from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Howdy, howdy. So that's number one. $240 is the price on that one. We're gonna switch gears over to some little dangle earrings next. And let me get my cheat sheet too. Number two. Some stamped sterling silver disc dangles. Whoa, that was a tongue twister. Sterling silver stamped disc dangles. Why do I do this to myself? So the back is
Was number one
just
a
solid.
size 6 or a 7?
It was a 7.
Size 7, sorry.
Yeah, number one was a 7. It's not a 6, 7. Good catch, Ginny. Stamping is on this side, giving a bit of a sunburst aesthetic. The price on these was $80, so the sale price is $64.
This is like a stocking stuffer show, it seems like.
Kelly would like to do layaway on number one. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just a $10 difference?
Mm-hmm.
All right, number one has sold to Kelly on layaway. Thank you so much, Kelly. See, I put that layaway in her brain when I messed up my words. Thank you so much. We do that little drum beat as a way of saying thank you for supporting the artists, for supporting T.Skies, and to say thank you to all of the materials that go into the jewelry as well, all of the ancestral knowledge that is required to do these incredible inlays and overlays and stamping and soldering and cutting and all of the many skills that go into making a piece of jewelry. A lot of time and a lot of energy. So this is number two, on sale for $64. Like Miki said, this is a great stocking stuffer. I'm always a big fan of oxidized silver. It's just got that nice, clean aesthetic, kind of edgy, kind of fun. So that's number two. Speaking of overlay, number three is a pair of Rose and Tommy Singer overlay earrings.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, with waves. So these metals are cut out into the shape and then soldered onto the back plate. The black is oxidized to give it the contrast. So if you look at it from the side, you can actually see those layers popping through.
I honestly, I don't think I've seen anything of theirs that wasn't a pendant before.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do. They sometimes have some earrings. So these are another awesome price, especially for a Rose and Tommy design. These were $80. The sale price is $64. And again, these are number three. I will measure them for you. They are petite, coming in at 1/2 inch big. And you know what? I don't know if this is gold. I don't think it's gold. Based on the price, it's I don't think it's gold.
Yeah.
I know it's not. Let's say I know it's not gold based on the price. But it has that I mean, it's still got the beautiful contrast of the gold tones with the black behind it, which I think is always a really beautiful combination. Very classy. Very striking from a distance as well. Because it almost looks like fire. It's like water and fire at the same time. So that's number 3, going for $64. The singers are Navajo artists, for anyone that's unfamiliar with their work. Okay, make these just so you can kind of see scale. And now we're going to move back into the ring genre. This one is vintage. It's a size 7. You know what? I'm going to double check the size on this one because that other size 7, the first ring fit this finger and this one doesn't. Sometimes those vintage rings are a little smaller. It's more of a 6.5 than a 7. 6.5. This is a really cool take on that style with the feather. Usually it goes around the stone, but this one comes straight up. And I just love that was a different kind of style that artist decided to go with. And a beautiful, that's probably Sleeping Beauty. Probably 80s is the time when this ring was made. It has a sterling stamp on it, but no artist mark, which is usually an indication of it being older. Hi, Dan. So again, this is a 6.5. It was originally 80. It's on sale for 64. Let me do a close-up on the feather. So all of those designs are cut by hand and soldered on to the back plate there, and that's how that is created. So there's actually a layer on top of a layer on top of a layer. And if you see how small it is compared to my finger, you can tell that it's not easy to get those little designs, especially exactly back in the day when a lot of these artists didn't have all the high-tech tools that artists have today. So this one's number 4, going for $64. If you guys have any questions as we go along, don't hesitate to ask them. I'm seeing everybody's comments right there on our monitor, and we love to share knowledge and stories and get to know you guys too. It makes this fun. Otherwise, we're just a couple of people in a basement with jewelry. We like our crowd participation. Number 5 is an adjustable ring. Helix. Number 5. This is another ring going for $64. It's a size 7 and above. So you can stretch it out a little bit more if you need it above a size 7. You could probably bring it in a little bit too if you needed a 6 or 6.5. But that's the nice thing about the Helix design. It's not connected, so you have a little wiggle room. Some nice Sleeping Beauty turquoise on here. This isn't a vintage ring, but it's an homage to that style with the feather and the flower. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see more how it would look from a distance. These are fun rings because they look good on so many different fingers too.
Sold, number 5.
So I have to make that a little bit bigger for that finger. It's squishing it. Sold to Jenny. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Jenny. You're welcome. Shocked you. Did I shock you or did you shock me?
I think it's from rolling around in this chair.
from rolling around in the
I
chair.
think because I just kind of fidget and shift around so much when I'm back
And
there.
it's not like you aren't surrounded by 3 computer monitors, 3 cameras, a
60
microphone,
pounds of wiring just wrapped around me.
2
right now.
lights, a TV screen. It's intense back there. And yet we still struggle with our focusing all of this high-tech equipment, and we still have problems with our little camera. We're just keeping it real is all. Just making sure you guys know that we're real humans here.
Yeah.
Now this is a really nice vintage ring. Look at that. Coral. Electric personalities. I like Vicky's
Right.
take on it.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
like
are
it.
so clever. I always think that I'm clever, and then they one-up me. Thank you, Rona. This sweater was done by an artist, a Pueblo artist named Virgil Ortiz. He's quite well known. Total rock star, one of my favorite humans, one of my favorite artists. But let's talk about this ring. It is a size 6.5. Look at it that way or that way. It looks great both ways. The patina on it is from age. What I'm really captivated by is that coloring on the coral. It's such a deep, beautiful red. This is another $64 one. That is the sale price. The oxidized patina on this ring just makes that coral even more dramatic. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And you know you can't get coral like this. It's hard to get coral like this anymore. So for $64, Shep would I bet he would say something like, "Those must be old prices." Worth it for the coral alone. But look how cool it is too. And you always have to think, what's the story behind this ring? Who owned this ring?
Where all has it been?
Where has it been? Who has it touched? What stories does it know? So this is number 6, vintage coral and sterling silver ring. Again, it's going for $64. That's the sale price. My hands are looking rough lately. It must be the weather. Does anybody else get dry, icky skin in the winter?
My hands get really dry when it gets cold.
I've been doing a lot of cleaning. Some people do spring cleaning. I do fall cleaning. So all those cleaning chemicals, I think, are drying out my skin. Anyway.
My hands are ruined after like a decade of bartending and just dumping my hands in sanitizer water.
Oh gosh, I bet. Those chemicals are rough.
Yeah, it literally says like, do not let it touch your skin, and we're just like washing dishes in it all night.
Oh my gosh. These are also sterling silver disc dangle earrings. Can you say that 10 times fast?
Are they stamped? Or is
They
that
are.
right?
They're stamped and they're a little bit... Oh, you know what? I was going to say they're curved, and then I touched them and realized that they are
Ooh,
like little saucers. Yes, so it's 2 domed silver discs soldered together to create that little pocket. It feels like a little sopapilla pocket. Very cute. Number 7. These ones are also... Oh my gosh. Get your trigger fingers ready. These were $60. Ina Nez is the artist, Navajo. They're on sale for $48 for these babies. And they're such a classic Southwestern design, too. They're real pretty. Let me hold them up to my ear so you can kind of get an idea of the scale of them.
Sold, number 6.
Oh, number 6. We sold our coral ring to Kelly.
Kelly, did you want to add that to your layaway order, or did you want to just buy those outright?
Did Kelly get the inlay ring?
Mm-hmm.
She means 7.
7.
Coral ring is still available. Kelly's getting 7. Let's just add it to her to that order, and then that'll make it an even closer to the... Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
I got you.
Thank you, Kelly. So I spotted a coffee pot upstairs that's not being used.
Oh, really?
Yes, and every week I'm like, I need to bring coffee to Turquoise Skies. We can start having coffee on this show. And then I forget. So we're going to have to make that happen.
Turn our Digging Deeps into like coffee talks.
That would be so fun.
We're just having some coffee talk.
Well, especially because it gets so cold down here in the winter.
Everybody's drinking hot chocolate while we're doing the show.
It would be so fun. Like, it would be like Santa's workshop. Oh my gosh. These next ones I wish I knew who the artist was. These are a treat. I recently did, these next earrings are glass. I love Pinion Coffee, Vicky. These next, number 8, are glass earrings. And I'm excited about these because there is an art exhibit in Santa Fe right now at one of the museums. And it's all indigenous glass artists.
That's
and it's
cool.
the largest show of its kind that's ever happened. Like it's the only one of its kind. There's like over 100 artists and pieces of art, and I got to do a story on it in Pretty Mexico magazine. So I got to learn about glass art, and it's such a beautiful art form. So these are actually little slabs of glass with a design that's been created on top of them with another piece of glass, and I believe that this is I think they call it slump. Can you look that up? Glass slump? I'm missing a word in there, I think. These are super cool. They were originally $60. They're going for $48.
Slump glassing is a process that uses gravity and heat from a kiln to shape sheet glass using a mold.
Yes.
Yep. So when I was talking about doing that with records, it's the same thing.
Oh, cool. And look at these awesome hooks, too. Look how pretty those are.
Sold number 8.
Sold, yes. Yeah, if you guys have a chance, Google these words. Google Clearly Indigenous, and then you can see that's the name of the glass art show, Clearly Indigenous. And there are the most incredible Native and First Nations glass artists doing incredible stuff. Fused glass. Thank you, Elizabeth. I think that's the word we were looking for. Thank you so much, Estegate.
Have you watched that glass blowing show on Netflix called Blown Away?
I haven't, but people keep
It's
telling
cool.
me to.
I don't really care about that stuff, but Mitzi really likes it. She got into it.
My husband really enjoyed. We took my stepdaughter to do glass blowing for her birthday.
That's cool.
My husband really enjoyed it. He made this really cool bowl. That glass is like taffy. When you blow it and stuff, it just like...
Yeah, watching them like cut it with scissors and stuff, it's so bizarre because your brain just doesn't comprehend that that's glass.
I know, and it's the...
Why is nobody chewing that?
the temperature of molten lava or something crazy. All right, moving on to number 9. I know that I have my Navajo pearl lovers out there. These are some Venita Cowboy earrings. Navajo pearls, sterling silver, oxidized to get that dramatic darker silver coloring. These are a great price. They were $120. They're on sale right now for $96. And they are how long? Let's see here. Almost 2 inches. 1 3/4 inch long. I'll hold them up to my ear for scale. Got a nice dangle. They're not too long, but they're not too, they're like the perfect in between medium size earring. I'll zoom in on them over here for you. Number 9, on sale for $96. So these, we call them Navajo pearls and not desert pearls because they are made by a Navajo. Kind of a no-brainer, right? But there's a lot of companies out there that will misidentify this style of jewelry as Navajo beads or Navajo pearls when they are not actually made by a Navajo. So, for instance, on T.Skies.com we have those strands of pearls that you've seen, the silver pearls, and those we call them are desert pearls. All right, number 10. Hoop earrings. Oh my gosh. These are the Tahis did these. I hadn't seen any of their earrings before. So Verna and Franklin Tahi weave silver, and they usually do bracelets and neck bars, but this is a special treat with some hoop earrings. Oh my gosh, Gabriella! Here, let's take a minute. Gabrielle, I'm so excited that you popped up there. I was so thrilled when I came in today and they showed me the goodie basket. Thank you so much.
It was very exciting. For us to open
We
it
were
up.
all really excited. Gabriella sent us some macadamia nuts, this amazing like seafood jerky that we can't get enough of. What was the other one?
There was the mochi.
The mochi.
A bunch of those macadamia nuts.
Yes.
Some like little like
It was
candied peanuts. It's a lot of really good like Hawaiian.
yes.
Snacks.
It was so kind of you. Thank you so much, Gabriella.
Everybody
Thank you so
in the
much.
building is very
I'm gonna give you a little drum beat for that. Thank you. And number 9 has sold to Judy. Let's come to this camera really fast. So those are number 10, the Verna and Franklin Tahi woven silver. So what actually happens is they take, it's not cast, they take strands of silver and they tell me that they're like super long, stretching through the house, and they have different patterns that they weave them in to create these different patterns. So some of you out there might even have some bracelets or some a neck bar that would match this.
I honestly didn't know they had earrings.
I didn't either. They're so beautiful. I don't know if you guys watch Lord of the Rings, but it reminds me of the elves, the silver work that the elves do. So, we haven't talked about price, did we? So these were $140. The sale price is $112. And let me just show you. I love hoop earrings. It's the New Mexican in me. They're so sassy. These are like... Okay, Kristen. Kristen convinced me to try them on.
Yeah, sure.
She really twisted my arm there.
Twist her up for that one, yeah.
Friendly reminder that everything is sanitized before it goes home to you.
Yep.
You see my Latina coming out when I put on my hoop earrings. These are like a notch above hoop earrings though. Kristen is taking them home.
Oh, cool. I just got the close-up.
Oh, man. I wish we had 2 pairs of these. Now that I have them on, I'm like, I think I need some hoop earrings. I get too sassy when I wear my hoops, though. Start trying to pick fights. All right. So these are...
Put them on just so you can ask somebody to hold them for you.
Hold my hoops. Oh, that's funny. My dad travels all over the place, and he brought me back a pair of hoop earrings from Brazil that are, no kidding, this big. They hit my shoulders. They are amazing. Thank you so much, Kristen.
Thank you. Yesterday we had Marco and Devin drumming together.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. 2 musicians. That's fun. Number 11. Size 9 on this one. Says an Eddie Secatero design. There we go. Number 10 were 112.
But they sold.
Jenny. So I haven't seen anything from Eddie in a little while. He will have a show next month though. Beautiful blue-green turquoise is more on the green side, as you can see. Very much like a little egg. It's a size 9. The sale price on this one is $112. I'll do a close-up here on the designs. There we go. The matrix on this is really beautiful. Got a bit of a caramel coloring in the green. Susan, number 10 sold. Eddie Secatero is a Navajo artist and one of the artists that we partner with often. His signature design is this It's not quite a...
Susan's taking a left.
Oh, awesome. Not quite a Zia, but it does symbolize the 4 directions and all of the other sacred 4 associations. This one is going home with Susan. Susan, you got it. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, senor. Oh,
Yep.
shocking.
Yeah, the other day Devin went to hand me a ring and he put it in my palm and it shocked both of us and kind of caught us off guard.
Sometimes those shocks really get you. Or like at night, like with the sheets and you can actually see the sparks. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen that? This is a size 6. So what are you vintage? Let me look at you.
Ooh, how cool. That's awesome.
Yes, it's a Thunderbird stylized. Oh, it's almost like a bit of an eagle. You know what? I don't know if this is a Thunderbird because it's got this little... The thing on its head, it's almost like a quail, but not a quail. I'm not really sure what kind of a...
vultures have that on top of their head?
Maybe, but I don't think they would make a vulture ring, do you?
No, I mean...
What kind of critter is this, everyone?
Everybody has a different favorite animal.
I guess that's true.
Mitzi likes giraffes.
Well, giraffes are cute.
I think lions are pretty cool.
Lions are cool. This is number 12.
Sold to Lacey.
Sold to Lacey. We haven't even talked about price. Lacey, this is, you got a steal on this for $96. $96. Ah, so pretty. Okay. Stare at my hand forever. A woodpecker, maybe.
Okay. I can see woodpecker.
I could see that. I gave Shep a woodpecker feather for his birthday. They're such a cool animal. Here, I'll show you. I'll tease you with number 13. It's another Eddie Secatero. It's size 7.5. This one. It's a different kind of... I think this is a Veracite, though. Looks like Veracite to me.
Can we stretch that to a 7 for Lacey? I can ask one of the jewelers. I'll be in touch with you, Lacey. But I'm gonna guess though, with all the inlay, it's probably not possible. But I'll let you know what they say.
Could be. They could do like 6.5, maybe. 13 is on sale for $112. So if you were looking at that Eddie Secatero ring earlier and missed out, this one is Veracite. I think it, I don't... Does Veracite have matrix? This could be turquoise. Shoot, I don't know. Devin, are you watching up there? Is Devin here today?
Devin is here. He shared the video. So...
Devin, I can't tell if this is Veracite or turquoise. I'm starting to think it's turquoise. Veracite's usually a bit more green. And that little matrix right there on the side is very turquoisey.
Veracite cabochones are seen with and without matrix, which is often yellowish to brown or gray to black in color. So that could be.
What do you guys think? My first instinct was Veracite. Eddie, are you watching?
What size is it?
7.5. It was $140. It is now $112 with the sale. It's a pretty stone, regardless. Yeah, Kristen's saying Veracite. I think it is Veracite as well. It's very pretty. It's got a great little shadow box going around the edge there, giving it some depth and dimension. Very classic Eddie. Size 7.5. And that is number 13. All right, that's all of them, folks. But we will do a little lightning round here in a second. If there is anything that you would like to backtrack and see, please let me know now. We've got just a few left. 2, 3, 4, 6, and 13. Some dangle earrings, some overlay earrings, a turquoise vintage ring, a coral vintage, and then the Eddie Veracite ring. So if any of those are popping out at you and you want to take a look at them right away sooner than later, just comment, let me know. We'll start back here with number 2. Going for $64, stamped dangle earrings. Those are fun. They remind me of the ocean. Those are number 2. Number 3, Tommy and Rose Singer overlay wave/flame earrings, whatever mood you happen to be in. These are also going for $64. Overlay. Number 4, size 6.5, vintage, Sleeping Beauty and sterling silver ring. Also $64. Number 6, size 6.5, oxblood coral, vintage ring. That coral is so stunning. I'm really feeling it. This one is on sale for $64 as well. And last but not least, number 13, a size 7.5 designed by Eddie Secatera. Veracite ring on sale for $112.
Sold. Number 8 ring.
Gabriella, it's going home to Hawaii.
Alright.
This has a Hawaiian color feel to me.
Lacey, she beat you out.
Congratulations, Gabriella. Thank you so much. Beautiful. If there's anything you want to take a look at, holler. I'm going to take this ring back there to Miki. And if not, then we'll be saying goodnight here in a moment. We'll be taking pictures of everything and posting them on the inner circle. So you still have a chance to claim something. Yes, it does match the ocean. Oh, I want to be by the ocean.
Yeah, I missed the coast.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. It was a short show, but aloha. We were happy to be here with you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We know there's a lot of shows out there, so it makes our hearts happy to know that you choose to spend your time with us. Judy,
I just need your email address.
Send your email address to hello@tskies.com, please, Judy. And we will see you back here Thursday evening at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Everybody have a beautiful night. Be good to yourselves. Compliment yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I love blank.